All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, this is going to be a quick video. I just want to go through some news real quick, all right, to let y'all know what's going on, man. To let y'all know what's happening. All right, this is Prophecy Watch, man. All right. So the title of this article, it reads, Trump threatens bombing if Iran does not make nuclear deal. All right. And this is March 30th, 2025. All right. Yesterday. All right. So let's read it, man. All right. It says, Trump threatens Iran with bombs, tariffs if no nuclear deal. All right. Iran has rejected direct negotiations with U.S. Trump says he will wait a couple of weeks before deciding on tariffs. All right. Washington, March 30th, U.S. President Donald Trump threatened Iran, all right, on Sunday with bombing and secondary tariffs if Tehran did not come to an agreement with Washington over its nuclear program. All right. Now we know that the U.S. America, all right, which is Babylon, all right, and Iran plays a very great major part in biblical prophecy, all right, in this third world war. All right, Iran is going to shoot missiles over here, all right, with Russia and all of Russia's allies, man. All right, in this third world war. All right, like it says in Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, and they shall waste a land of the portion of the Assyrians. All right, talking about America. It's not talking about the actual Assyrians. It's talking about America. All right. So it says in Trump's first remarks since Iran rejected direct negotiations with Washington last week, he told NBC News that U.S. and Iranian officials were talking but did not elaborate. All right. It says if they don't make a deal, there will be bombing. Whoo. All right. Trump said in a telephone interview, it will be bombing the likes of which they have never seen before. All right. Things about to pop off, man. The Lord is amping things up, man. The Lord is gradually amping things up, man. You know? And you never know, man. The Lord just might snap and make things happen like that, bro, in a snap of a finger, man. Because this year just might be the year, man. All right, we see Esau's destruction. All right, America's downfall and destruction. All right. You know, it says there's a chance that if they don't make a deal, that I will do secondary tariffs on them like I did 4 years ago, he added. All right. Iran sent a response through Oman to a letter from Trump urging Tehran to reach a nuclear deal, saying its policy was not to engage in direct negotiations with the United States while under its maximum pressure campaign and military threats. Tehran's foreign minister was quoted saying on Thursday, Iranian President Mossad Pezeshkian, all right, reiterated the policy on Sunday. All right, direct negotiations with the U.S. have been rejected, but Iran has always been involved in indirect negotiations, and now too, the supreme leader has emphasized that indirect negotiations can still continue, he said, referring to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. All right, in the NBC interview, Trump also threatened so-called second tariffs, all right, which affect buyers of a country's goods on both Russia and Iran. And Russia and Iran are both allies, man. All right. It's a good chance that Russia gonna give Iran a nuclear arsenal, because Iran excuse me, Russia has the largest nuclear arsenal in the world. And not only do they have the largest nuclear arsenal in the world, they have the most powerful nuclear weapons. All right, so they could just hand out, you know. And the scriptures say that Russia is going to be a guard unto all these nations. All right, in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right, it says he signed an executive order last week authorizing, all right, such tariffs on buyers of Venezuelan oil. All right, it says, speaking to reporters later on Sunday on Air Force One, Trump said he is going to make a decision on the secondary tariffs based on whether Tehran makes a deal. All right, we'll probably give it a couple of weeks. And if we don't see any progress, we're going to put them on. We're not putting them on right now, but if you remember, I did that 6 years ago, and it worked very well, he said. In his first 2017 to 21 term, Trump withdrew the U.S. from a 2015 deal between Iran and world powers that placed strict limits on Tehran's disputed nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief. All right, Trump also reimposed sweeping U.S. sanctions. All right, since then, the Islamic Republic has far surpassed the agreed limits in its escalating program of uranium enrichment. Tehran has a far rebuffed. Tehran has so far rebuffed Trump's warning to make a deal or face military consequences. All right. Tehran has so far rebuffed Trump's warning to make a deal or face military consequences. All right. Western powers accuse Iran of having a clandestine, all right, agenda to develop nuclear weapons capability by enriching uranium to a high level of fissile purity. All right, above what they say is justifiable for a civilian atomic energy program. All right, Tehran says its nuclear program is wholly for civilian energy use. All right, but I want to I want to go over this real quick again. All right, so it says Trump threatens bombing if Iran does not make nuclear deal. And what do the scriptures say in Proverbs 21? All right, the Lord's in the minds of the kings of this earth. All right, the reason why presidents and kings and leaders are bold and saying things like this, all right, because the Lord is putting it in their mind, all right, to want to do these type of things, all right, because it's the Lord's will to what? To have these kings hit that red button and these nuclear missiles fly, man. All right, the Lord is like the scriptures say, and then shall they think an evil thought. All right, in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, talking about Russia. All right, Russia thinking that evil thought. That evil thought is talking about hitting that nuclear that red button, so them nuclear missiles can fly. And it's the Lord that's making them think that evil thought. All right, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. All right, let's get that real quick. All right, what's that? Is it Proverbs or is it Psalms? All right. All right, yeah, all right. The king's heart, all right, meaning his mind, not his actual heart. All right, the king's heart, meaning his mind. All right, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Yeah, all right. The kings of these earth, all right. Everybody's mind is in the hand of the Lord. All right, because there's no such thing as free will. The Lord controls you. All right, he moves you like a chess piece. All right. So it says the king's heart, meaning his mind, is in the hand of the Lord. All right. So that's why Donald Trump is saying things like this, man. All right, bold things like this. All right, because it's almost that time. The Lord is amping things up. It's almost time for those nuclear missiles to fly, man. All right. So it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Yeah, he controls your mind however he wants to control your mind. All right, he turneth it whithersoever he will. And it says as the rivers of water, because your mind, your brain is made up of mostly water. All right, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Yeah, he controls your mind. All right, however he wants to control your mind. All right, he makes you do what he wants you to do. All right. So when it's time for hit that red button, it's the Lord that put it in their mind to hit that red button. All right, to give them a bold spirit to amp things up. All right, so this thing could go, man. So prophecy could go. All right. So it says, if they don't make a deal, there will be bombing. Whoo. All right, it will be bombing. All right, the likes of which they have never seen before. Whoo, and that's exactly what's coming. All right, the scriptures say, because World War III is going to be a war to end all wars. After World War III, it's not going to be no more wars on earth. Right, because the Israelites are going to be put into the Holy Land. All right, the true Israelites are going to be put in the Holy Land. And once the true Israelites are in the Holy Land, there's never going to be no more wars on earth. That's how we know the people over there in the Holy Land right now, they're not the real ones, bro. Because right now there's war on earth. The scriptures say when the true Israelites return back to the Holy Land, there's not going to be no more wars on earth. Because the earth is going to be ruled in righteousness. It's going to be under the rulership of the Israelites, man. All right, this whole earth is going to be ruled in righteousness, man. All right, but I got another article here. All right, a response. All right, Iran will deliver strong blow against U.S. if it attacks. All right, so Trump said that, where did we read? All right, if they don't make a deal, there will be bombing, and Iran is coming back saying Iran will deliver strong blows against U.S. if it attacks. So and we know, all right, according to prophecy, all right, the U.S., Iran play a major part in biblical prophecy in this third world war, man. All right, we've been telling y'all this, man. We've been prophesying this out on the highways and hedges, making these videos, all right? All right, so let's continue to read this, man. All right, and this is March 31st, all right? This is today. All right, 2025, all right, 13 hours ago. All right, it says Dubai, March 31st. It says Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, all right, said on Monday the U.S. would receive a strong blow if it acts on President Donald Trump's threat to bomb unless Tehran reaches a new nuclear deal with Washington. All right. And it's prophecy that that is going to happen. Let me read that again. All right. It says Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said on Monday the U.S. would receive a strong blow. The scriptures say that Iran is going to come forth like the wild boars in the wood, and with great power shall they come. All right, let's get that, bro. Let's get that. All right, let's get that. Woo. All right, let's get that. All right, starting at the what am I doing? No, second Ezra's, my bad. I went to Ecclesiasticus. This is second Ezra's, the 15th chapter. Let's grab it. All right, second Ezra's 15, starting at 28. All right. Second Ezra's 15 and 28. All right, this is Ezra seeing a vision of World War III. All right, starting at verse 28, it says, "Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east." All right, that horrible vision is talking about World War III. It says, "And the appearance thereof from the east," because that's where World War III is going to start. All right, it's going to start from the east and it's going to work its way to the west here in America. All right, it says the nations of the dragons of Arabia, all right, which are the Ishmaelites, all right, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried away, shall be carried as the wind upon earth, because they're going to be destroyed. All right, the Arabs. All right, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. It says also the Carmanians. All right, the Carmanians is talking about the Iranians. All right, Iran. All right, also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood. Talking about during the time of World War III. All right, so it says also the Carmanians, the Iranians, all right, raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. With great power are the Iranians going to come in this World War III. All right, let's keep reading. It says, and join battle with them. Join battle with who? Russia. All right, because they're allies with Russia. Russia's the main ones that's gonna pop things off, man. Russia gonna be the main ones to destroy America. They have the most powerful and largest nuclear arsenal in the world. All right, so it says the Iranians are going to join battle with them and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Talking about America. It's not talking about the actual land of Assyrians, bro. All right, in the Bible, America is known as Egypt, is known as Sodom. All right, it's known as Babylon. All right, it's known as Assyria. All right. So it says again, also the Carmanians, the Iranians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. The Iranians going to come with that great power, man, in this third world war. That's why they said right here. All right. It says Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said on Monday the U.S. would receive a strong blow if it acts on President Donald Trump's threat to bomb unless Tehran reaches a new nuclear deal with Washington. All right. So it's prophecy that Iran gonna waste the we already know what's gonna happen. We're reading it right here. All right. We're reading it right here. All right. That the Iranians are going to come with great power and waste the land of the portion and waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, man. We're reading it right here, so we know what's going to happen. It's prophecy. We're reading it right now. We know what's going to happen. It's already written. All right. So it says, let's go back. It says, Trump reiterated his threat on Sunday that Iran would be bombed if it does not accept his offer for talks, outlined in a letter sent to Iran's leadership in early March, giving Tehran a 2-month window to make a decision. All right. It says Iran handed a warning on Monday about Trump's threats to Switzerland's embassy, all right, which represents U.S. interest and acts on an intermediary, all right, intermediary, all right, between Washington and Tehran, all right, state media said, all right. In its warning, Tehran expressed determination, all right, to respond decisively and immediately to any threat. All right, scriptures say, all right. Also, the Carmanians, the Iranians, raging in wrath they're gonna rage in wrath, man. Raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Yeah, they're gonna waste a portion, all right, of America, man. All right, Babylon. All right. Woo. All right, the scriptures literally tell you how World War III is going to play out, not for detail, but let you know who's going to be involved with what's going to happen, you know? All right, who's going to be destroyed? All right. It says, where was I? It says the enmity, all right, from the U.S. and Israel has always been there. They threaten to attack us, which we don't think is very probable. But if they commit any mischief, they will surely receive a strong reciprocal blow, Khamenei said. Oh, man. Let me hurry up because my battery's dying, all right? It says, and if they are thinking of causing sedition inside the country, as in past years, the Iranian people themselves will deal with them. All right. Iran's authorities blame the West for recent unrest, including 2022 and 2023 protests over the death in custody of Masha Amini. All right, a young woman detained for allegedly flouting hijab rules, and nationwide protests in 2019 over fuel price rises. All right, I think I remember that too. All right, it says last week Iran responded to the U.S. letter with President Mossad Pezeshkian, all right, explaining on Sunday that Tehran would not enter direct negotiations with Washington, but was willing to continue talks indirectly in line with an injunction from Khomeini. An open threat of bombing by a head of state against Iran is a shocking affront to the very essence of international peace and security. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Bagai tweeted Monday, all right? It says, violence breeds violence. Peace begets peace, all right? And no peace is coming. Nothing but straight destruction is coming, all right? The U.S. can choose the course, all right, and concede the consequences. No, they can't choose the course, all right? Because it's inevitable for America to be destroyed, all right? The prophecy is already written, man. All right, for America to be destroyed. So no, they can't choose. It's not up to them. All right, the Lord's counsel is to destroy America and wipe it off the face of this earth by thermonuclear destruction. All right, Revolutionary Guards Aerospace Commander, all right, Emirali, all right, Haji Sadeh, all right, threatened U.S. forces in the Middle East, saying in remarks to the media that Americans have at least 10 bases in the region with 50,000 troops. They are in a glass house and should not throw stones. Ooh. All right. So you could read the rest of it. There's only two more little paragraphs right here. It says, in his first 2017 to 2021 term, all right, Trump withdrew the U.S. from 2015 deal between Iran and world powers that placed strict limits on Tehran's dispute nuclear activities in exchange for sanction relief. Trump also reimposed sweeping U.S. sanctions. All right, it says Western powers. All right, no, it says since then Iran has far surpassed that deal's limits on uranium enrichment. All right, Western powers accuse Iran of having a clandestine. Yeah, we read this. All right. So yeah, man. All right. So things are happening, man. Things are happening, bro. All right. So pretty soon, those nuclear missiles are gonna fly, and that's how we know that MOTB is also right around the corner, and that's how we know that Yahweh Shai is getting ready to crack that sky, man. Cause he's gonna crack that sky when these nuclear missiles hit, man. Cause it's gonna be the nuclear missiles. All right, the thermonuclear destruction and the destruction from Yahweh Shai and the angels. Whew. Bro, whatever, bro. You people, bro, imagine what the Lord is going to do when he returns. When those nuclear missiles are flying. What did the Lord say in Luke 12:49? For I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? He said, imagine what I'm going to do if the earth is already on fire. Because the earth is going to be burning up already from this third world war. When the Lord returns. He said, imagine what I'm going to do if it's already on fire. He going to add to it, bro. Man. And the vision that Ezra's had, all right, of what the Lord is going to do when he returns. He said, bro, man. He said there was nothing. He said there was nothing to be perceived except for dust and the smell of smoke. Man, that's crazy. No, for real, bro. You really got, bro. Man. All right. So, Lord willing, this was, edifying, somewhat edifying. All right. All right. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Ratazah. This was edifying. All right. Let me end this before my battery dies. All right. So I want to say, call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah Quitash. All right, so on to the next one. Shalom, shalom.